Hello there. From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin, episode 12. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and co-host, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody?
Our Big Thunder topic of the week is reopening Disneyland.
Finally, let's go.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. My mom is calling me.
I just got off the phone with my mom, so.
All right, we'll probably cut this out. And we're back after only a minute. So, what do we do? Okay, so we recorded the last episode like 2 weeks before this, and we're like, we'll record early, and then we're like, we should delay this because we're a silly podcast, and the world has important issues going on. So we released that this week on Monday by accident.
Hey, it's still doing pretty well.
It's doing well, so thanks everyone. It is now Wednesday.
And the perfect day to record a new episode.
Right?
We can't get more perfect than the situation that it just literally landed in our laps today. It was so nice.
So with that, the news. But that'll be at the end of the news. So, City of Anaheim begins reopening on June 12th and is awaiting state guidance for theme parks. And that's true as of recording, but tomorrow, before this goes out, things are going to change. Knott's Scary Farm returns fall 2020. Disney Resort Hotels announces hotel opening guidelines. So touchless where available. They had this like awesome video, magic bands. I'm like, yeah, magic bands.
Oh God, dude, if they bring magic.
Double asterisk. God. Scroll down.
No.
Magic bands are for Walt Disney World only.
What? That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
More cleaning. What? More cleaning. Yeah, so they're going to clean down, like, they're going to clean the light switches and all the other stuff. I'm like, why weren't you cleaning light switches before?
You know, I saw a Pooh statue that they were cleaning in Walt Disney World. Mm-hmm. Apparently it was super grimy and like disgustingly dirty before COVID, and now it's spotless. And it like rejuvenated the statue. It was really cool.
People just touch everything, man.
Yeah.
DVC reservations through July 9th are canceled. Oh, wait. Let's wrap it. Oh, yeah. Okay, Disney Resort Hotels, that's fine. They're wrapping the remotes in plastic bags. I mean, really? they should have been doing that a long time ago. Remotes are disgusting.
Yeah.
And then they're going to put like the little social distancing dots at the front desk and all that. Mm-hmm. So they announced all this, and then we get an announcement from the Disney Parks blog and Disneyland Resort.
I actually got a push notification from the Disneyland AP Twitter account.
Oh, you have notifications turned on?
Just for that account.
Wow.
Yeah.
For the parking.
Yeah. It literally the only reason.
So I'm just going to read their quote. 65 years to the date after the historic opening of Disneyland Park, we are planning to open our theme park gates once again on July 17th, 2020, welcoming guests back to the Disneyland Resort. Disney Parks Experiences and Products today announced proposed plans for a phased reopening of the Disneyland Resort. Pending state and local government approvals, Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa and Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel plan to reopen on July 23rd. And Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure Park will plan to reopen on July 17th. Additionally, the Downtown Disney District will begin reopening on July 9th.
If I could do a mic drop without completely destroying everyone's speakers, I would right now. Because that was so good, dude.
What?
I don't know. Just the fact that we're getting Disneyland again.
Yeah.
And it's on their anniversary.
Yeah. See, so now here's my commentary on this.
Oh, all right. Let's go.
Like, this announcement was just a PR move. It's like
You think they could have done it before?
It's a proposed phased reopening. No, I don't think they could do it before. It's just like, hey, if we should open as late as possible for within reason. Oh, let's do it on our anniversary. And it's like, look, we're open again. Everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But it's not. It really is not. And like, I don't know, man. It's way too soon.
It is.
It
It
is.
is.
Like,
Dude, gyms are opening next week.
that's disgusting.
Isn't it?
Gyms are disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, people don't wipe down their butt sweat. Like, yeah, the towel is not for your face.
How they're going to do that is beyond me.
The gyms?
Yeah.
So my sister, who doesn't listen, but maybe her friend does. So hello, Colleen, I think. I don't know. Doesn't matter. She works at round 9 or 9 round.
What's that?
It's circuit training. There's 9 stations.
Oh, okay.
But it's by appointment because there are 9 stations. But I think they're only opening 3 people at a time. So there's like 2 stations between everyone, and you get a personal trainer, which is like my sister.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So they do the 9 rounds, but like they have to clean in between, and like it's this whole mess. And we're just like,
but like a 24-hour fitness or Alley Fitness or Planet Fitness, just imagine. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. And I think 24-hour fitness announced a reservation system open only till 9 p.m. Not 24-hour fitness.
I just wonder why the world's opening now.
Money. Oh no, wait, sorry. Let me say it like Mr. Krabs. Money. No, that wasn't good. My throat got stuck. But anyways,
Yeah, that's the only reason.
yeah, it's basically like, it's not even like, oh, the economy. It's like we're literally just out of money, and like things are gonna go really bad.
Yeah.
And also, I think at this point, see, the problem is we haven't had declining cases. We keep getting more and more and more every day. So that's a problem. But it's kind of like, are we just going like full Sweden now? Like herd immunity? Just like whatever, man, as long as the hospitals don't get overloaded. But
And I saw a, not to get political or anything, but I saw a tweet saying that, you know, we're going to see a spike in cases because of the protest. And it's like, I mean,
that's true. So I'm not against the protests.
yeah.
I just like, it's a fact that it is what's going to happen.
Because of so many people gathering together.
Yeah, and like, look, I know your literal voice needs to be heard, but every time someone would shout into the crowd, they would face the crowd, pull their mask down, and then yell, spitting everywhere. And the masks that everyone's wearing are to prevent other people from getting what you have, not to stop the spitting coming in. If everyone wears a mask, no one gets sick. But
great segue, because this might have been a little precursor to Disneyland announcing their opening. I bought the Disneyland official face masks 2 months ago, pre-ordered them. Okay. I got a notification this morning that the pre-order has officially gone through, and they were shipping today. Coincidence? I think
when they're
not.
like, okay, the truck will be here, or the shipping container will be here by July 17th.
Exactly.
So that's a conspiracy, but I'll buy it. So yeah, there's gonna be. So here's the thing: one group of people is gonna say the protest caused the spike, so they were wrong. Another group of people is gonna say it was because a lot of places reopened a week before the protests.
Right.
The truth is, all of those things are gonna combine, and there's just gonna be a spike everywhere. Arizona's spiking right now because they opened. Yep. A couple other places are spiking, and
Jesus.
yeah. So
not to get completely off completely off.
Well,
off
we're
topic.
talking about reopening, so
Right. But do you know anybody who's been like actually affected by the disease?
yes.
You do?
Yeah. So my cousin's grandpa died in a retirement home, which is that's super common because like over 50% of cases are in retirement homes.
They're petri dishes.
Not retirement home, sorry, nursing home.
Okay.
You know, retirement home is you just like retired, like Leisure World. But then my friend and his sister got it. I think they're okay, but they got it for sure. Sos may have had it.
Yeah, possibly. One of the guys I work with, not in my building or not one of my employees, but a colleague, I guess, in the inflatable world. He owns Bouncing Angels. It's a company in Rancho Cucamonga. He's on a ventilator.
No.
Yeah, in critical condition. His whole family got it.
Yeah, so
you know, it's actually hitting home now.
That's the thing, where a lot of people don't take it seriously till it happens to them. It's like, well, it's not gonna happen to me.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's like a really common thing. And then I had an employee who was like whatever about everything, and then one day he's like, "Hey, I can't come in. I'm afraid. I have 2 daughters and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, now you're taking it seriously, you know?" And like he's everything's fine. They don't have it. It's just like. Yeah. But that's what he said. He's like, oh, someone I know got it, and now I'm afraid. It's like, yeah, it's all a big conspiracy until
somebody tests positive.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. Like, they shouldn't be doing it, but it's also like if they're allowed to, they kind of have to. Otherwise, everyone gets fired by the shareholders.
Mhm.
Not that that's a good reason or anything, but it's like,
For them, it is.
yeah. And, my kind of take on this is like, this vaccine is going to take another year, probably. Like, every day, we say 6 months. It's not going to be 6 months.
Have you heard the Italian theory about the mutations?
No.
There's a theory in Italy, because Italy is completely open now.
Yeah.
Right. And Italy was one of the first countries that I think got hit pretty hard. Every day they're on the massive decline, massive. And everyone's like, how the heck is this happening? They're, scientists or whatever they have a theory that a mutation occurred not in a way where it makes the disease worse, but where it makes it milder.
Wow.
And if it makes it mild to the point, and it might have made it mild to the point where it's just not infecting people anymore. If that happens here. Highly doubt it.
Yeah.
But if that happens, everything
Yeah.
will be fine.
So what I'm thinking is like, if we don't have a vaccine for a year, how are you possibly going to avoid this?
Yeah.
Like, not that we should all get sick and you will all be okay, because 36% of people who get put on the ventilator don't make it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And
That's insane.
So it's not like, oh, we have ventilators, we're going to be okay. It's like, no, you don't want the ventilator,
Yeah.
man. That's the last thing. But anyways, the fact is they proposed this reopening date and they're going to try to hit it. Let's be real. So I need to stop saying let's be real. I said it like 100 times last episode. So
Shall we start?
let's talk about what we know. So first thing, for sure. So not all this was announced here, but like they're just going to follow Walt Disney World and all that kind
And
of stuff.
Disney World kind of went off of Shanghai.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about Shanghai a little bit too. So temperature checks. They're going to do temperature checks.
Have they said how? Whether it's going to be with a laser or whether it's going to be with a little screen?
I assume they're going to use the very ineffective method of shooting a laser at your forehead.
Got it.
I have one at work.
Got it.
They don't work because I pointed it under my tongue once and it said 75. Like, no, that's
I don't know if I talked about it last week or whenever we recorded last.
Six Flags.
No.
Yeah.
About the areas where they're allowing people to cool off.
Oh yeah,
In
yeah.
world?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yeah. I would imagine they're doing that here too.
Yeah, it was 101 degrees today.
Yeah.
So there's those other ones, like they hold it away from your face and it's not. I assume it's some sort of laser. Maybe it's infrared actually.
Yeah.
But
I
you
think,
don't
I
see
think
it.
we were saying Six Flags is using infrared.
They're using the camera.
Oh, a heat sensor.
They have
camera.
like infrared sensors, which is the same thing essentially.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it is actually the same thing, just not visualized. But anyways, they're going to do some sort of temperature check. Everyone's going to have to wear a mask above age 2. And I believe in Walt Disney World and elsewhere, they said like, even if you're disabled and you can't wear a mask, like, and you're an adult, you're not coming in.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And ADA compliance is a thing, but I'm even wondering like,
supersedes what?
no, ADA supersedes all. Yeah, but it's the Americans with Disabilities Act. But I assume even they're just like, but this is dangerous. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's not discriminating. The public good is not usually discrimination. There's going to be social distancing in lines. Like,
Which we'll get into because that's going to be interesting.
like how are they gonna do that in Pinocchio? Not Pinocchio, Peter Pan.
You can't.
Dude, that's a switchback hell in there. It switches back like 4, 5, 6 times. There's going to be decreased capacity. So
Did they announce the percentage?
no, so they said almost nothing. And the trouble with recording this episode is like between Wednesday now and Tuesday, they could announce a million things.
Yeah.
But I feel like they won't get into specifics yet, but who knows? But they're probably going to do that 20-30% capacity thing.
Right.
So now, here's the thing. They used to say 65,000 capacity. Someone said 85,000. Galaxy's Edge is not 20,000 people big.
Right.
So it's somewhere between that. So I assume the absolute max is going to be 20,000.
Do you know their daily average?
Not a clue.
I
But
wonder.
I think they are usually lately, I don't know, maybe above 50%. I have my own like little Kirk-o-meter. that I'd like check a few ride wait times. And I'm like, this is
what are the
Space Mountain,
Okay.
Star Tours, Astro Blasters. I know it's all Tomorrowland, but Space Mountain, if it's up to like 75, 80,
Right.
If Astro Blasters is above like 20, it's like,
that's
ooh,
KO.
yeah. So
100%.
that's what I go off of. And then I check like Matterhorn and stuff. You know, you scroll around the map, but those are the mains.
Yeah, there's always a fluke though. There's always a fluke that's like
That's why I got a few, you know?
Yeah.
So there's that. So yeah, capacity, I am guessing max 20%. They did announce there will be reservations.
This is interesting. This is very, very interesting, especially for pass holders.
So this is why we're going to talk about Shanghai.
Right.
In Shanghai, the countdown to your expiration does not begin until the reservation period is over.
Ooh.
So I don't know if they have monthly payments there. So let's just talk paid off passes.
Okay.
It's as if your pass is just free-ish right now. Like you have it, this doesn't count.
Wow. Okay. I'm real excited now. Okay, so I'm on payments though.
Yeah.
Can I just pay it off and then I get a free pass?
I don't know.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm paying it off.
Yeah, so don't take advice and do that right now.
Yeah.
But that is what could possibly happen.
I'm gonna give them a call.
Or they'll say like if you pause payments, this happens and that. But that's an issue. It's like now everyone's a flex pass. But like I'm not gonna complain because my life's okay. But like I paid $1,100 for my pass, and it's like, oh well, for these 3 months, no guarantee you're going. It's like, but I literally paid that because you said it's. I know they say it's not guaranteed, but it's like,
but it is.
It's implied. It's you're guaranteed
implied.
going. You know. So reservations are going to be a thing. That is for sure announced.
Now though, if I get a reservation and I get it locked in, let's say it's on a Tuesday, I'm taking the day off. You know what I mean?
Just go all day.
I go all day. Yeah, it's not during this reservation period. Our luxury of being able to go just after work and get dinner and go on a ride is gone.
Oh, just like dropping in.
Yeah. We might still be able to do that. Chances are we won't.
Yeah.
So now if we're able to go, it's going to be a big thing, which I'm okay with for the meantime. At least I get my fix at least once a month.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain things I wouldn't do if I went. I know like certain people are like, are you seriously going to go? You're going to get us sick. And I'm like, you want to go get a haircut. So like, what do you want from me? You know, like we're all screwed.
What are those things?
I don't know. Like I doubt they'll open Millennium Falcon, but I wouldn't do it.
Okay. So maybe anything interactive.
Yeah. And like, you got to pull on lap bars and stuff, but it's like, you can get on Big Thunder, pull down a lap bar and then you go to the bathroom and wash your hands. And I did that the last day too. I washed my hands after everything.
Oh yeah.
So, and I wasn't like too afraid, but it was like, just wash your hands. It's no big deal.
The last day nobody was wearing a mask, right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Because the WHO lied to us and said masks don't do anything.
Got it.
Remember that?
At that point, yeah.
So, yeah. And then there will, of course, be closed experiences, especially and called out specifically entertainment. No shows.
So no Frozen.
No Frozen.
Okay.
No Fantasmic. No fireworks. No character meet and greets.
Essentially where people congregate in crowds. Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
But you can't meet characters. They said they will have them walking around.
No
hugging.
New character experiences is what they said, right?
No. No like photo ops with characters.
But they're going to do something different now.
They're just going to be walking around.
Okay.
Like more often.
Like saying hi without a high five now?
They'll just be walking around waving, probably with a cast member. What are they called? They're not handlers, but...
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah, they're just going to tell people like, no. Like, you remember, keep your distance.
about.
I wonder if they'll come up with a name for social distancing.
They have specific cast members now in World that their only job is to keep social distancing, procedures correct. That's their only job. And they're like, from what I've heard, they're like the most high eccentric and like, you know what kind of people I'm talking about? Those cast members that are just very, guys.
The ones who want to go back to work.
Exactly.
Because they're losing their minds of not being there. Yeah.
Like, this is how you guys do social distancing. Like, check this, like very...
Dude, okay. So, I came up with it. So in Canada, it's 2 meters, not 6 feet, which is way easier to remember. But we don't do meters here because, we're dumb.
Yeah, we don't like the metric system.
Yeah, but I love the metric system. But anyways, they do 2 meters. If we did that, if we had meters here, dude, remember to keep your magic meters.
That's cool.
That would be good. Because it would have to be meters. But like, you think like, okay. But anyways, So that's how it's gonna be. So let's talk about the problems with reopening.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of issues.
Yeah. So let's just do it. Let me move this. Okay. So rides. A lot of people ask me, you think they're going to reopen soon? They'll figure it out. My dad, especially, who does not even like Disneyland at all. He hasn't been there in like 20 years. No, he took me once. But anyways, the biggest problem are the gravity rides. We've mentioned this like 3 or 4 times already. Matterhorn, Space Mountain, probably others, but Gadget Go Coaster, which is apparently closed for refurbishment.
Is it? That's considered a gravity ride? I mean, it's a roller coaster.
But there's only one, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so problem with those, they have to launch at a set time. Otherwise, they cascade. Cascading is when just too many of them are backed up, and then the ride will automatically emergency brake. Everyone gets stuck in a brake zone. And then you have to go manually release each car. This is what happens with Space Mountain all the time. When it's temporarily closed, it cascaded. And you can tell because they'll start unloading people at the first stop, not where the people load in.
Oh, okay.
So step 1 of cascading is if you get unloaded before the gates.
Okay.
Step 2, cast members are running around and they're picking up that phone. They're freaking out and they're really telling people, come on. And you're just like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
And it happens.
You're like 5-6 cars away from it happening. And they know it's going to happen. And sometimes they get out of it. Sometimes they don't. But that's what's going to happen. Like, so I can't imagine them doing Space Mountain.
Yeah. Or these other two listed, in all honesty.
Yeah. So Matterhorn, same deal.
Yeah.
Except Matterhorn is like even more primitive. It's launched like by hand.
Old.
Yeah.
And the line where, the queue.
Yeah.
It's almost like Peter Pan.
Yeah. Is everything going to be a return time? Oh, what are they going to do with my Max Pass that I paid for?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I wonder.
Maybe nothing because you're getting a few months for free.
Yeah. If they're just delaying this whole thing, then maybe. And then Splash Mountain, which, I mean, I guess there's water going everywhere. But
a quick side note on Splash Mountain. I'm gonna take a little bit of a tangent here, but on Twitter today, Splash Mountain was trending.
Dude,
you saw why it was trending, right? Changing it from Song of the South to Princess and the Frog.
It was a concept by a cast member.
How freaking cool was that?
But it was cool.
Yeah, and I don't even like Princess and the Frog. It's cool. I mean,
yeah, and
don't get me wrong. I don't like Song of the South, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, they're not. This is what I tell people. I'm like, listen, it's not. It has the characters are from Song of the South,
right?
Literally, and the song, I guess, but like, nothing else.
No, because Song of the South is technically a live action movie with a few cartoon segments, and that's what the Splash Mountain's about.
I will never go to bat for Song of the South, but like, Splash Mountain has nothing to do with Song of the South. And apparently the real reason they did the singing animals or whatever is all the leftover animatronics from America Sings.
Okay, so I have a theory. The reason why Splash Mountain was trending today is because people started realizing that Song of the South was the main topic of it. I guess people who are into Disneyland or whatever, because HBO Max took down Gone with the Wind today. Did you see that?
No.
So Gone with the Wind has been on HBO Max for a few weeks. There's a lot of racist stuff going on in that movie. A lot of racist things. They took it down and they put a little disclaimer before the movie today. And it says everything that, all the ideologies, in this movie do not reflect how we feel today. People are saying, why doesn't Disney do that with Song of the South and just put the quick disclaimer?
So they did that with Dumbo.
Oh, yeah?
Because there's I think something that's like, it's not blackface, but it's like implying
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So they actually put something where like this movie was made in a different time, whatever. But like, see, things like that aren't, it's like there's a little bit of there. If you put the disclaimer, it's like there is an argument to be made. And some people do make this about Song of the South, where this is even like from certain like scholars, like, and scholars who, there are a few that are black, not that like, that automatically gives you any authority, or it's like they don't, one black person doesn't speak for all black people. But there are these like scholars that are like, no, you should put disclaimers on things and put them out. So it's like, look, this is who we used to be, and this is what we've become. But I don't know if Disney Plus is the place for that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Where Disney maybe shouldn't hide this away. They should put it somewhere where it's like, listen, like, this is how we can learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
But
I have a copy of Song of the South that I downloaded years ago.
apparently it's like boring and terrible.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it. It was unwatchable for me. Most live action things that were from Disney in the like 50s and 60s, I just can't do.
Yeah, they were like just bad quality, right?
Yeah. But I have a feeling that's why people started thinking, because if you think about it, if it's, Splash Mountains or Song of the South, a racist movie, the complete polar opposite to that is Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, where it's celebrating.
Exactly. The
So,
culture.
Yeah, so
That'd be
that
cool.
It would be interesting because New Orleans and Critter Country, because
Yeah.
they're frogs and whatever, but it's like in between.
Yeah.
So
There's a place for Tiana
yeah,
to look at, and she's already in the park a lot.
oh yeah, there's that back corner that never gets used.
Mhm.
So yeah, they can do that. My only problem with the tweet was I have this idea, and it wouldn't even be that expensive, dude. It's gonna be extremely expensive. I don't know why people think like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just change these few things. Like,
Anything that happens like that with Disney is millions and millions and millions of
yeah,
dollars.
and like they should still do it, sure. And like,
Are they going to do it anytime soon? Probably not.
no, because
Yeah.
people love Splash Mountain. And
Yeah.
listen, again, never gonna go to bat for Song of the South.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna think that they should put it up, but like, dude, it's not. It came from it's not the same thing, and not even remotely close.
I really wonder what was in Tony Baxter's and Eisner's head when they were like, we should use Song of the South. You know what I mean? Like,
He
kind of-
said it. He mentioned why, like, oh, I had this idea we could do. I think it was Zippity Doodah was like his big thing.
Oh, yeah. Was it because of America Sings closing? And they're like, we could use the animals?
I think he was basically like,
Because he wanted a water plume, right?
yeah, he wanted that forever, and
Yeah.
he was probably like, oh, I don't even have to convince them to make animatronics. We
Because we
have
already have 'em.
animatronics, and they could just be singing the whole time.
Yeah.
But I think it's an Imagineering story. Again, watch that, everyone, please.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Even if you're not a Disney fan, I mean, why would you be listening to this if you're not a Disney
Yeah.
fan? But it's an amazing documentary. Speaking of documentaries, another quick tangent, sorry, is the Prop documentary. Have you seen that? It's like prop.
I heard about it.
Fantastic, dude.
I
Give that
got
a
it.
watch.
I finished Community though,
Oh, hey,
so
good.
maybe I have time.
There's a Tron episode, and he has a bunch of Tron props.
Okay, maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah.
So, seat belts. We've talked
Seat
about
belts.
this. The yellow strap is
Mhm.
disgusting. You're not cleaning that.
Mm-mm.
It's not getting clean. I assume if it has a yellow seat belt, it's just not happening.
Yeah.
Indy. Well, Indy's refurbishing. Just refurbish the heck out of it, man. It needs
They
it.
can. They can. Yeah, I have no idea what they do for that. I know in Universal right now they're staggering where people are sitting, but I mean that it's still people are still gonna be
Yeah.
touching it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and we'll get into a couple specifics. So yeah, and are they like the other problem with rides? The rides where they have to go quickly. Like, how well can they clean them? Like, you see those guys in Disney Springs with a spray bottle wiping down a railing. Railings don't move. You just tell people stand in the way while I spray this thing.
Yeah,
Rides, like, hey man, clean this quickly, and then they're gonna
Yeah.
cut corners and like.
I mean we're gonna have to see what Universal does. They're already doing it. I don't know how they're doing it, but I know they're not keeping the social distancing measures for sure.
because people just don't.
Because you can't, like, especially in areas that are walkways that are cramped, people are not going to keep 6 feet away from each other.
Yeah.
Like, I saw a picture of people in Hogsmeade, and it looks like a regular day.
Yeah, and what are you gonna do? Like, you
Yeah.
can't. What, you gonna kick them all out, or
Yeah.
just tell them to move, and then they're gonna get mad at you because telling someone to wear a mask is equivalent to you being Hitler, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, that is where we're at. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do this, and we're probably gonna just say that the whole time. Now, here's something I thought about. Now, how do you clean things without disturbing a ride? You remove the vehicle from the track, but that's like almost impossible all the time.
Yeah.
So all the boats, it looks like they get backed up into there. So like if you look into Pirates,
Okay, and Pirates.
you have to pull the boat backwards
Yeah.
to take it off of the track because you don't want it accidentally pushing
Oh my
into the
God.
exit.
Now that you're saying it, what the heck are they going to do with Pirates? Is there going to be somebody literally going back and forth between each row every single time a boat goes? Can you do that? I mean, I guess you can.
But then,
Well, yeah.
yeah, and then
I don't get it.
this is what I've been saying. Like, you can't do it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I think this is known too, though. Like that's why theme parks are part of the last phase of the whole reopening.
But they're not now because
they're not?
California has 4 phases, and California moved this into 3.
What's in phase 4?
Concerts.
Oh,
Concerts are that's bad.
Coachella got canceled.
Yep.
So
yeah, this is
concert. That's a rough one. That's a really rough one. Literally, Live Nation contacted us and said that they have no money. Like they're out of money.
Wow.
How that happens is beyond me.
Because, companies, it's like, hey, you need to save 6 months for your savings just in case of an emergency. Companies, we have like 6 days of money.
Yeah. And if you think about it, Live Nation was having a concert practically every single day.
Multiple a day.
Yeah.
They own everything.
Yeah. And now, nothing. So they called us because they owe us like 20, 30 grand. And they were like, yeah, we can't pay you till October.
I mean, at least they didn't say like, we're never going to pay you.
Yeah.
Unless they go bankrupt.
Really now, is it even going to be October?
Well, see, the thing about Live Nation, there's no special sauce. They just they have contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they fired a bunch of people, they just kept the planners because the planners are the ones that get the job done. Like that's how they used to shove more people into Hard Summer. They got Live Nation, and they have a guy who plans festivals. It's like, yeah, I found room for an extra 6,000 people if we just turn the stage this way.
Wow.
Yeah, because they have to do the sound and all that stuff. They're in phase 3. And then I learned Chicago or Illinois has 5 phases. Our convention got canceled.
Oh.
Do you know what?
That's right. I was going to make you the stretch fabric thing.
Well, the Vegas one is not canceled. That's in November, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just got to bring you that frame. But theirs is interesting. Phase 5 doesn't go into effect until there is an effective treatment or vaccine.
Whoa.
And Chicago has the biggest convention center. I think it's bigger than the Vegas one.
I thought it was Orlando.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. But I've never.
Yeah.
No. So maybe that's too big because I go to manufacturing trade shows and I don't know. But Chicago's is enormous. So, yeah. I keep saying so, yeah. I got to stop that too. So let's talk about restaurants a little bit. So seating and cleaning.
Mm-hmm. I think restaurants overall is going to be fairly easy. If restaurants they're doing it now and doing it pretty effectively.
Yeah, my dad was he went to a restaurant in Laguna or something, Orange County. And he was like, yeah, I was so far apart from everyone and masks and cleaning and whatever. He's like, I don't even know how I could possibly have gotten it there. He didn't get it. It's just like,
yeah,
I don't even know how it's possible. And I'm sure everything's possible, but it's, dude, the worst is like, you go to the market, people are wearing gloves. It's like, dude, I bought like 10 yogurts and then the cashier touched the 10 yogurts, but someone probably looked at the yogurt and put it back. And then I brought it home and put it in my fridge and like, I
went to BJ's this past week, and BJ's has a really cool thing where they give you an individual QR code that's like personalized to you. Mm-hmm. You scan it with your phone. You have the full menu on there. When you're done, you go back onto that same QR code and you're able to pay through a web, like an app that's through the web browser.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Like literally no interaction except them touching your food, Yeah,
but apparently it doesn't really spread through food.
Okay,
because,
so that was like if Disney does something even remotely close to that, they have a full infrastructure on their app.
Well, they have mobile ordering.
Exactly.
So,
but now with sit-down restaurants, they might be able to implement that.
Yeah, so I think the reason it's so easy for BJ's, they all have those little iPads.
Yeah.
So everything was already in there.
Exactly.
So it's just like, just wrap this in a web page,
mm-hmm.
which it probably was a web page.
Mm-hmm. Just nobody knew.
Yeah. So the seating, they're probably going to just remove half the seating or whatever. You can't move those tables.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people drag the chairs around, I guess. Or there's just going to be no seating. Who knows? Now, got to clean the countertops for pickup because everyone's always touching it. You lean on those things.
Man, there's going to be a lot of custodial.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, a lot.
And then where are you going to wait for your orders? Mobile orders are especially disorganized because you check in, but they don't always know. And then like you're just standing around like a fool, and then someone comes in front of you. It's like, dude, I ordered this way before you.
And they ask for a certain number, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's your mobile order number?
And the app never works. It always loses it. So I have to screenshot it.
Hopefully Disney is updating the app right now.
The app looks ridiculous now because it's got all these like games in it.
Oh, really?
We're gonna open it later.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't opened it.
So now I've been and the space between the cashiers and the counters and everything is small, and like everything's cramped because there's no room in Disneyland.
Yeah, it's Disneyland.
So here's what I'm wondering: are they gonna encourage mobile ordering with an incentive? Like, hey, you get a free drink if you mobile order, or do you get 5% off for mobile ordering? And that way, it's like, please just download the app so we don't have to touch anything. And I wonder if that'll be a thing. And then they'll have more mobile order counters than, like, they have the mobile order sign. Maybe a few more windows will be mobile order.
Yeah, and I think that's something Disneyland was trying to transition into anyways. It seems like they like that mobile order. I mean, they were already given an incentive before with the button.
Yeah.
You get a button
and it's AP mobile orders.
Oh, okay.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
But it is some kind of incentive to use it. And it did draw me to use it a couple times. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Now they won't do this, but this episode also is a little bit like, why are you holding a pen?
It makes me feel more productive.
There's no paper here.
I'm using a laptop.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a touchscreen. It's like this wooden pen he's holding. All right.
It's Earth rated.
Whatever that means. So back on topic. You can hold it. It's okay.
Oh, thanks. Makes me feel good.
So they won't do this, but we're just speculating here. And like, this is kind of like what we would do as armchair experts, because we're not experts at all. Imagine all the registers, but one or two are mobile only. So you could just pick up, it's like a pick up at window 1, pick up window 2, whatever. The open register is cash only. Therefore, not alienating people who only have cash or don't have smartphones or whatever, but it's like, but hey, you don't have cash? Credit card. What works with a credit card? The app.
You don't think they'll go cashless? So many places are going cashless right now. It's possible. See, the thing is though, it's a big tourist spot.
Yeah.
And a lot of tourists only have cash. They don't have.
We still have a travel ban though, don't we?
Do we?
The U.S.?
I don't know.
I don't think anyone's coming here.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Who the hell wants to come here? I'm sorry, heck.
HE Double Hockey Stick. Great Disney Plus movie.
It's on Disney Plus?
You remember HE Double Hockey Stick?
Dude, TBT. That, you know what?
Yeah.
That's what Silly Symphony Swings reminds me of.
Does it really?
Remember he turns it into like a hell ride because it spins real fast?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they won't do cashless because it'll alienate so many people.
Mm-hmm.
And like, money says for all debts, what is it? Something illegal? I don't know.
So I'm saying.
Yeah. So they could do that, but they won't.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into, see, I'm going to call this a lightning round, but there's like 50 rides. But we're going to go through the app and go through each ride, and we'll do like, look at this virtual queues section.
There's already a virtual queue section?
Oh, that was there like 2 months ago.
Oh, wow.
So let's go through and say, they even put, it's going to be open here. Watch fun videos inspired by the parks. Let's see, where are the rides? Oh, map. Okay, guys, here's some tips. Go to the map section, and then you can press show list, and it's a list of all the attractions, and you could change that to dining, restrooms, whatever, and then you could hit filter, and then you could pick your park, and then you hit apply.
Disneyland Park.
And you can even filter rides by like, this ride has big drops. This ride has single rider, things like that.
Oh, all right.
So let's go through. Alice in Wonderland. I would open it.
Open.
Astro Orbiter.
Closed.
Yeah, that queue is no good. Autopia. Closed.
Closed.
Yeah, no way.
These are too interactive rides.
They're interactive, and there's already traffic in Autopia. There's no way they're going to do it. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Open.
I would open it because you can just park the trains, clean them, and then have everyone go again. Astro Blasters.
Definitely closed.
Yeah, close that forever.
Yeah.
Casey Jr.
Probably open.
Open. It takes forever to get on it anyway.
Yeah.
Chippendale Treehouse. Nope.
No.
I would count that as an experience.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes.
When is it ever open? That's the question.
I mean, in the summer, but also like, no, you can't shove everyone into that canoe with water flying everywhere. Disney Gallery? They would probably leave that open.
Yeah.
Monorail.
Probably open. Probably open with very limited seating, like 3 to 5 people per car.
Yeah, but the problem is you can move around. You're not like in a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Then you do have to clean it.
We'll leave that one as a maybe.
Yeah, but you can open it.
Mm-hmm.
You can. Disneyland Railroad, open, right?
Open.
Yeah. Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln.
It's an experience.
It's
right?
a movie theater. It's an attraction. So
Oh,
we're gonna.
sorry.
We're in the attractions page. Okay. Donald's boat. No. Toontown is probably closed.
Yeah,
Kids.
except Roger Rabbit. Well,
No, you're touching
moving
the
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Dumb with the Flying Elephant. Closed.
Closed.
It's got the lever, right?
Oh, the Petri dish itself. The Finding Nemo submarine voyage.
Closed.
It smells already in there.
Yeah. Fortune tellers. Maybe.
Yeah.
There's pop a quarter in there, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Frontierland shooting exposition.
Wow, that's on here.
Hey, will they get rid of this? No, we're not talking about guns right now. We're talking about
Didn't the,
police
didn't the
violence.
NRA sponsor this at one point?
I'm not going to I have so much to say. Gadgets Go Coaster. If they refurbish it, they can open it.
Yeah.
Because it's one car or one train. Goofy's Playhouse? No. Haunted Mansion.
Open.
Now, no, this is a pause.
Okay.
I would open it, but here's a few things you have to do. The haunted room, stretching room.
Mm-hmm.
You can only have so many people in there. Maybe along the walls or something
And
like that.
they'll probably have the markers on the floor.
Yeah, dude. Like, I know we keep saying social distancing. Really think 6 feet.
Yeah.
Holy God, dude. Okay, you and I don't even have like a wingspan of 6 feet. Your wingspan is usually your height, more or less.
5'9",
give or take an inch. Yeah. So we're not like do this and then, but that's like the distance total at the edge of your body. It's just like, it's terrible. But Haunted Mansion, the only way that I could see them doing this is because it's on the Omnimover system.
Mm-hmm.
You basically do it like a Ferris wheel, like you load everyone and then they go once and then you kind of kick everyone off. But then here's the problem. Then you have to clean the whole ride. Now, there is the section where you get off and then it's you get off before it goes back.
Mm-hmm.
So like, could they clean it in between then? I
have an
know.
idea.
Run it slower.
Huh?
Run it slower?
No.
Oh, that's
Okay.
my idea then.
We have these things that we're called misting stations.
My dad keeps talking about this.
A lot of people have been calling about using them as disinfecting areas. What if they just have an area that's a big sprayer that disinfects the whole thing as it's going through?
Is it dry in time? And you got these fans, maybe.
I think so. It's possible. If they do something like that, I think it's very possible.
Yeah,
and they just stagger the cars.
It would depend on the ride. I think it would work on Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's why.
that would be interesting. So
Yeah.
they could do that, but maybe they would run it slower,
To allow it
very
to,
slightly.
that's gonna be a strong smell in there too.
Alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh, people are gonna get. Can you get high? Not high, but like lightheaded.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh,
Especially if they're running spray like that in there. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's a
yeah, I
very
don't know how
close space.
far that distance is.
Yeah.
It might not even be that far. Disneyland's real tricky with the distance.
Mm-hmm.
So, Haunted Mansion is a possibility.
Yeah.
There are plausible ways you can do it.
I think it's probable, in all honesty.
Indiana Jones, Yellow Strap.
It's closed.
Yeah. Oh, it's closed anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's their excuse.
Is it? It doesn't say closed for Haunted Mansion. Says closed for refurbishment on the app.
Well, I think they may have canceled the Indy refurbishment.
Did they?
They just because they never started it.
They'll probably push it because of all the budget cuts and everything.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Mhm.
Small World. I think it's possible.
Yeah, they can do it. Maybe even 1 or 2 families per boat.
Yeah, I just don't know. I think their system for removing the boats is troubling too. They can't just remove them and add more.
I literally think you'll see a person going from one side of the boat to the other, wiping it down as fast as they can, like 3
dude,
people per side.
It's a seat and then the back and then the railing on the seat in front of them that everyone's touching.
I want to see how Universal
And
does
then
this.
all the railings for the rides, dude.
Yeah.
With the stand-in one,
Yeah.
take row 1. Now you're touching this thing. Yeah, I wonder how Universal's doing it. Jungle Cruise. I think they could do it.
Yeah, they can do it.
You're only touching that one railing. You're not really touching anything else. You're sitting.
And to tell you the truth, if a lot of these rides are going to be really similar to how restaurants are handling the situation, where like yesterday I went out to eat and I felt like I was almost the only person in the restaurant. I felt great. You know what I mean?
But, dude, they're going to sell out reservations.
Yeah.
For every person who's like, I'm not going. I'm going to wait. 2 people would go.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us. We're idiots.
Yeah.
We want to go. I went on the last day,
Hmm.
but I didn't get the thing. So yeah, Jungle Cruise could happen for sure.
Yeah.
Carousel, no.
No.
They're fixing it up anyway, but no way. Especially kids, and you're holding on to everything. I don't. Yeah. And I'm like, when I say this, I'm like, there's no way they're opening that. If they are, that's like actually bad.
Yeah.
Tea Party,
No way.
So much going wrong. See, Main Street Cinema, they would just close it.
Yeah, because like you said, all entertainment and shows, right?
Yeah, and you're
I
just
guess
standing in there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's cramped in there too. I don't think they'd run the Main Street vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they take up too much space. They make you move.
Mm-hmm.
Winnie the Pooh,
That's open.
I think they could do it. It's the whole thing is a hard surface. Like, so Big Thunder has soft lap bars,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they could do it for Winnie the Pooh and for both.
And then just have one group per beehive.
Yeah, one household or whatever. Yeah,
Exactly.
so they could do that, or even leave that row in between. But usually the groups are either big or 2 people. So, yeah, I think they could do that. Mark Twain, no, there's too much wandering on the Mark Twain.
Yeah.
And Matterhorn, unless there's like some super misting station and they run half the cars,
Which they might.
or did you say this? Run one side at a time.
No, I didn't say that.
You run one side, and then while you clean those cars, you run the other side.
Huh. Okay.
I wonder.
Yeah.
It could be, but see, the scheduling for like cleaning, like the project management of that.
They're gonna have more a custodial staff than they're gonna have anything else in the park for sure.
Yeah, but it's just insane. Like so much dude. You know how much alcohol they'll go through in a day?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. I go to the store and can't find any alcohol now.
I don't know how we have some at work. Oh, I had my brother dilute it because we would buy 90%,
Yeah.
and you have to dilute it to 65,
Yeah.
and you're good. And also, no one uses it. Everyone's irresponsible. No meet and greet at Mickey's house. Smugglers Run.
That's a hard
No.
close.
Touch everything on this
Yeah.
ride. Please touch everything. No way. And that's
What's the job where you touch all the buttons? Engineer.
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 No, and then like gunner, there are only 3 buttons. So your hand is just on those buttons. And then that grimy control stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I went on that on the last day, and like I told that story, they didn't have the cards. They're just like, you're orange. Remember that.
Mm.
Yeah, so there's no way they're opening Smugglers Run. There are these, I don't know where, there's these rumors, theories that like they'll just close Galaxy's Edge in both parks.
Why? It's pretty wide. Like
Well, Rise is, you get shoved into that room. We won't spoil it, but you get shoved into multiple rooms.
Yeah.
And then like the holding cell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, man.
I don't know if the rides will open. I think Galaxy's Edge will be open.
Yeah, but then what is Galaxy's Edge?
An area for people.
But you can't Droid Depot.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't build.
You can't build.
No, you can build lightsabers.
Think so?
Yeah, because all the parts will be. Yeah, they give you the tray of parts.
It could be a disposable tray.
No, I'm saying like they can clean. I'm sure they do clean those.
Yeah.
I'm saying you don't get to open a bunch of drawers and mix and match.
Mm-hmm.
You say I want nature, and they give you the nature one. And of course, you don't use half the parts, but they could throw those in a cleaning bin and bring them back.
Yeah.
So I think you can do that because you do have a distance. Maybe they'll only do 7 at a time instead of 14, but I think that's doable. But
Speaking of Galaxy's Edge, weren't we supposed to do the episode this week?
No. Okay. So here's the thing. Disney and everyone's like, oh, Galaxy's Edge has been open for a year, but I didn't want to do it right next to our May the 4th episode.
Mm.
So I was thinking the first public day.
Which was in June, wasn't it?
That was late.
Was it late June?
I
I have so many pictures I want to post. That's why. I couldn't post them in Star Wars. And
yeah.
Disney.
So what we want to do is like a Galaxy's Edge anniversary episode, and people are like, oh, but it opened on May 31st. Like, no, it didn't. So I'm thinking like the actual opening date for everyone. What? Oh no, that's wrong. I have pictures of the empty park.
the good old days.
Yeah, no, the first day of Galaxy's Edge was empty. Oh, freaking hilarious. Monday, June 24th of last year.
Okay.
So that would
next episode potentially.
no, because that would be a Wednesday this year because of the leap year.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Oh no, yeah, we could release it the day before. So a couple weeks from now,
Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge anniversary, the true anniversary.
Cool.
It's fine. No one will notice. So back to the alphabetical list. Minnie's house? Nope.
No.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
They take out the steering wheel.
I I mean, maybe.
It's like a Tesla. It drives itself.
Yeah, but then you have just this post. Just like to stab yourself on.
Yeah.
Where they cover it and spray that? I don't know.
Right? Disposable steering wheels.
So that's a maybe. Peter Pan.
I want to say yes because of the ride. I want to say no because of the queue.
Yeah. It
And
could be a return. It could be a virtual queue.
It could, yeah. If they get that down, I don't know how they're doing in Shanghai with the whole process, but if they get it down, they can open it.
Shanghai's so huge that there are no lines. I saw a video of someone getting on the Tron coaster and there were social distancing things, but she was just walking on the ride because no one was there.
Wow. Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe they only let in 15,000 people because 15,000 people is a party.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, they Villains Night was canceled, and they said like if you want a refund, you got it. Otherwise, you're moving it. RJ and I still have tickets to Star Wars Night, which is on August 25th, and I don't know what they're gonna do. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I think they could still do it but like half of their ad for it was like dance parties.
mm.
Eh.
And what if that's past the capacity they want to reach?
I doubt it will be, and I'm sure some people get refunds. Like they can make it work.
Yeah.
If they were gonna do it, everyone who's going could go probably, but I think a bunch of people would cancel. And I think given the option, I might cancel.
Really?
Because if they're like, you're not getting on Rise, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know? And they already said that you're not getting on it, but like,
Now what's really the point?
yeah. So, yeah. And RJ said he would cancel, so I might not even go.
Yeah.
But next, Pinocchio's Daring Journey. Again, Q, if they could do it.
That's all of Fantasyland.
Yeah. If they could do like the virtual queue thing, I think they would open it. Pirates Lair? Nah.
Nah.
Just shove everyone on that raft? No way. Pirates. We talked about this.
They can open it.
They can.
Yeah.
They can do it, just very decreased.
And in all honesty, I think any possibility of being able to open the ride, like we're talking about, that means it's gonna open. They'll figure out a way. Because there's a lot that are like for sure, no, this isn't gonna open.
If we have an idea that's half good, they have a way. They have a better version of that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roger Rabbit? No.
Mm-mm.
That wheel. Dude, that ride's greasy. I feel it. I hate
just watched
spinning.
Roger Rabbit again. What a fantastic movie, man.
Never seen it.
You should really watch that. It's
a
a movie making miracle.
Now,
man.
basically, all these Disney movies I haven't seen is just like, if I ever have a girlfriend, if a woman ever loves me, I'll just watch it with her.
All right.
Don't text me asking to set me up with people. RJ's mom. Even though she's very nice. I love her. She's one of the nicest people. She's always like, oh, you should go out with this nice girl from the office. I'm like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with me?
Oh, God.
Guys, I'm okay. I promise. Okay. Sailing Ship Columbia. Nope.
No.
Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough.
Too congested.
Yep. Snow White's Scary Adventures. Virtual queue that baby.
Right.
Space Mountain. I don't see how they could do it. There's no way. I don't see it. They're not going to do it. They can't remove the cars. What are they going to do? Put the handicap track and move the cars off?
I'll put money on they do it.
I bet you, we're going back. What do we eat there?
Where?
I bet you your first bow at Tropical Hideaway. Loser
All
buys
right.
the bow.
All
I don't
right.
think they're doing. Are we just doing opening day?
Yes.
Okay. I say it's not open on opening day.
Okay.
All right. Watch. They're going to push the opening day and everything's going to be okay and everything's going to be open. Anyways, Splash Mountain. That was a maybe, right?
Yeah,
You said
it's a maybe.
they could probably do it. Star Tours. It's an airplane.
They can do it.
But it's an airplane with recirculating air, dude.
Mm.
It is literally an airplane. It's an airplane simulator. And
Right,
It is an airplane.
right.
And the straps.
One party, a ride. I mean,
See, this comes down to like now you're paying cast members to operate these rides.
yeah. It's just let's go to Tomorrowland. Astro Blasters for sure closed. Finding Nemo
No.
for sure closed.
Astro Orbiter closed.
Exactly.
Space Mountain, Star Tours.
And Autopia. You're gonna just close all of Tomorrowland at that point.
All right, refurbish it.
Yeah. There you go.
Do it. Some of these are like play Disney parks. Get out of my list. Galaxy's, dude. They have Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, dude. I don't know if they'll leave it open.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What about Star Wars Datapad?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some popcorn at Galaxy's Edge that first day.
That thing's
I've been
awesome,
craving
man.
it. Rise.
I don't know what they're gonna do about
I
it.
mean, they already have a virtual queue system.
But like, you think they're gonna still go with that? Like,
That has a yellow strap.
okay, yeah,
But those cars, they can just remove from the track like it's nobody's business. They move
Right.
on their own. So
Right.
actually, they do have, like, they park themselves when you get out.
Mm-hmm.
They can go wherever they want them to go and then cycle out cars, but even lower capacity than before.
I have a feeling it will be open. I don't think they're gonna do the same kind of like 8 a.m. virtual queue. I mean, I guess they will,
But
right?
then everyone's going to pack at the opening. You know what I mean? To
Mm.
try to get in.
Mhm.
I wonder if they'll do like every 3 hours you can make a reservation.
Something like that, or you can make reservations at home now,
Yeah.
as long as you have the reservation for the day,
Oh, dude, that's good.
right?
Good pull. Yeah.
That
'Cause
they
you-
already do that in World.
Yeah. So you do have the day reservation, and then
Mhm.
maybe like at this time, this will open up. You can get rides.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because you will be in the park. Well, it's not guaranteed, but I don't think they care.
Right.
It used to be like most people need to ride at once. That's why you couldn't reserve at home, saying like, yeah, I'll show up after work.
Mhm.
This is like, who cares? Just whatever. If people don't show up, who cares if they don't show up?
Yeah, I have a feeling they'll just copy and paste what they do in World,
Yeah.
where it's 3 fast passes. They'll probably do
Oh.
three return times.
Even though fast passes are gone for now.
Are they
Completely no fast pass.
really? Because you're essentially just getting a fast pass when you do the virtual queue.
Yeah. So they're just not doing them.
Wow.
And they don't want you going to those stations and stuff. So
Wow. Interesting.
I don't think they do Storybook Land canal boats.
You don't think so?
One family per boat,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
I guess.
I honestly
it's a
think
waste though.
they're going to be trying to open as much as they can.
I guess just to get people out of walkways.
Yeah.
And then
And to get people in. Well, I mean, that's not going to be an issue, though. Getting people in the park.
no, they will be sold out every day.
Yeah.
I don't see them not being sold out until they increase capacity,
Right.
especially like first week. Tarzan's Treehouse, nah.
Closed.
Tiki Room,
Already said that it's closed.
Huh?
It's closed, right? It's an entertainment.
eh.
I mean, I guess it's an
They
attraction.
could do it.
They
They
could.
could just put ropes up and stuff.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
could. It's just seating, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it to them. But it might be just to have something for people to do. Now, we could do California Adventure, but I don't think we should.
Why not?
Another list?
Yeah. Let's do it. We're only an hour in.
We used to be like, oh, we got to finish.
Before the hour mark now?
Yeah. Yeah, we already have to
Well,
pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So just quick aside, since we're going long anyway. So people often, a little behind the yellow line. People ask me like, oh, so when are you gonna make money off this? I'm like, never. They're like, oh, why not? I'm like, we just don't want to. And they're like, well, how do you make money? I'm like, you have like 10,000 people listen to you every week.
Yeah.
Like, but we don't care about that. And they're like, oh, okay. So like, does it cost anything? Or I was like, yeah, we actually lose money because
Yeah.
we pay Buzzsprout $18 a month.
And we buy equipment.
Yeah, well,
And I constantly want to spend money on equipment.
I know. Whatever happened with the Fat Heads?
I never bought them. Yeah.
Good.
I started thinking about buying a house.
All right. So they're saying, oh yeah, so we bought the equipment, but equipment's like fixed cost, so it's $18 a month, and then we have to like upgrade the storage.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing is cooling down this loft before we record. My electric bill, man,
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be fine, but it gets real hot up here. So let's go through California Adventure, which
It's short. It's shorter.
kind of like more than Disneyland sometimes. I love you, California Adventure. So Animation Academy. Pads and pencils, man. I'm gonna throw them away.
I mean-
Can't disinfect pencils. They're wood.
What if they put like little tables? I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and then you go, oh, dude, the entrance to it. You got to pack
Oh
in that
yeah,
hallway
no,
now.
close. But they might open that little area, the seating area in the front. They're closing Beast area for sure. The Beast
Yeah.
library, that's closed.
I think they don't want anyone lingering anywhere. Don't want loitering and lingering. You want movement.
You do.
Like,
You do.
remember when they opened the beach? It's like no towels. You can go running on the beach and go swimming at the beach.
Right.
Don't sit there.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And Animation Academy is completely closed.
Yeah, the whole building. Bakery tour? No one's in there anyway. Oh, handing out bread. How do you eat bread through a mask?
How do you eat anything through a mask? You can't walk around and eat or drink anything anymore.
Yeah, so that's my other thing. Are they going to let you, like, they're not going to stop you, but, like, you're going to walk around eating churros? You know?
You got to
Scarfing?
sit somewhere and eat it.
Sit where? They removed all the benches during Project Stardust. Pixar Pier Games?
No.
Dude, it goes from A to B to G. Well, what's up with California Adventure? Games of Pixar Pier closed. Golden Zephyr.
Open.
It's a seatbelt. Yeah, but they could just clean it.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
open.
fine. Yeah, they'll open it. Goofy Sky School,
Open.
but it's like a constantly moving ride.
Is it?
Kind of. Yeah,
Oh,
they're always
yeah.
moving forward. You have to
You're right.
jump in.
You're right.
Uh,
Possibly. That's a possible. If they can clean it fast enough, will I bring back my misters?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, misters. Hey, man, maybe it's time to work with Disneyland again.
A hard pass.
Yeah, for like 20
Hey.
misters, not worth it.
Yeah.
Grizzly River Run, it washes itself. Just fill the thing with alcohol.
Yeah, put too much chlorine in the water.
Yeah, maybe. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. It's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
They
very
could
possible.
virtual queue that
Yeah.
and then just load up half the thing or whatever the heck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see it. Incredicoaster. They could run 2 cars.
Yeah, I think.
Or they
can do it.
they can run like 3 cars because of the braking zones and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. Yeah, they could do that like a Big Thunder.
And there's enough queue where people could even stand there.
Yeah, they could Big Thunder that.
Mhm.
So, Inside Out, Emotional Whirlwind. Yeah,
Yeah, that's open.
yeah, that's open, easy. Jesse's Critter Carousel.
Closed.
No, Jumpin' Jellyfish.
Mm,
I gotta go on this, man.
yeah, I've never been on it either.
I've been on it as a child, but
It's
Yeah.
probably open.
yeah, they could open that.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that's for
Ariel's
sure.
Undersea Adventure. Yeah, they could do that like Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Exactly this. No, not exactly the same.
Very similar.
So the misters would have to be exposed because you get off and then immediately it goes forward to where people get on. There's no back. You know
There's
how
no back
Haunted
area, yeah.
Mansion, there's a back area. Yeah, they could put up a wall and do it. So maybe. Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters is doable.
Mhm.
It's a seatbelt, but it's doable.
And it's outside.
Yeah, it's outside. It's one entire group at a time, which
Yeah.
might be a little annoying, but I mean, people are thirsty for this. Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. Did you know half of it is closed?
Why?
Like dirt and crap from Avengers Campus.
Got into it?
No, like they have to have it closed because there's a wall there or something. Like it's so
Oh.
close to it that
6
they
feet
had,
apart kind of thing?
Huh?
No, I'm just kidding.
So there's it's like half closed anyway. I
Yeah.
think this is also doable.
Yeah.
And the queue it's wide. Everything at
It-
California Adventures
yeah,
wide.
it seems like most of California Adventure is going to be doable.
Yeah.
They're probably going to try to push a lot of people into California Adventure.
We forgot to mention that. Is the park hopper dead for now? Is
I
it
think
like
so.
reserve the park and that's it?
They announced that. They did for World.
Yeah.
That they said there's no park hopping anymore.
Yeah.
Until
so you
the
just
reservation.
pick your park.
Pick your poison.
Yeah. That's gonna be a little weird.
It is.
I'd go to DCA.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
But Disneyland first, I feel like. Gotta hear that Main Street music. Mickey's Philhar Magic.
Closed.
Closed. It's a theater. Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the rescue.
That's open.
Yeah, they'll open that. That's an
Yeah.
easy one. Whatever, wipe it down. Pixar Pal Around.
What is this? Oh, it's the Ferris wheel.
Again. Okay, so the way this works, no, man. They got to move the Ferris wheel to clean it. Unless they stick a cast member in each thing, they clean it while it turns.
You ride with the cast member too.
Uh,
Oh, God, it's
I think
so-
this is such a pain they won't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, dude, imagine.
We can pal around.
They
dude.
so what they do is they load everyone.
Mhm.
Once everyone is 100% loaded, it does one spin. And then the first person to get loaded is one person off, and then the next one goes and gets off. So everyone's on it for the same amount of time. But imagine one person gets off, cast member enters, cleans, and then like the next person gets off, another cast member enters.
That's horrible.
You just ride. Dude, imagine them cleaning the swinging one. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to
You
them.
know
They
what?
won't do
I'm
it.
gonna start a you know those pages, what are they called? Where you sign a petition? Change.org. I'm gonna start a change.org to change the name back to Mickey's Fun Wheel.
Or just Pixar Fun Wheel.
Yeah, sure. Just something Fun Wheel. Not this pal around. What the heck is that?
Yeah, it's bad. But I don't know. I don't trust petitions. They just collect your information. No, seriously.
Yeah.
They got accused of it. Like, oh, we don't do it. You got kind of caught and you said you didn't. I don't know, guys. Red Car Trolley. It's closed anyway.
Ooh,
Sorry. Radiator Springs Racers.
that's open.
Yeah, seatbelts, but they'll figure it out, I think. It's such a big ride. Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. Closed. I like how it doesn't say closed in the app, though. It's open
It's
now.
open.
Silly Symphony Swings.
That's a rough one. I don't know.
This is bars that go up and down.
Yeah,
Gotta clean
you have
them.
to touch the bars.
Oh, and the chains.
Yeah.
Oh, chains are gross.
I think it's closed.
Yeah. Okay, guys, listen, Disney. It's gonna cost you a lot of money, but we're gonna have one of these coronaviruses every 3 years now. Apparently, titanium everything. I think it
doesn't transmit germs.
I think germs die on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, titanium chains. You heard it here first. Titanium's amazing. Costs like
I mean,
15 times as
they
much as
took out
steel.
the lead in the park. I mean,
Yeah. Hey, like maybe titanium's the new steel.
yeah.
You know,
More expensive for sure.
it's like literally 10, 15 times as much as steel. Soaring over California. It says it, guys. It still says
that's
it.
cool. That's cool. That's open.
Yeah.
It's open.
Yeah, one theater at a time.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
theater at a time. Stagger the seats.
Yeah. They're mesh seats.
They're mesh seats.
They're plastic. They're mushy.
Oh, that kind of.
Yeah, but it's nylon and it's not cloth. They could probably
They can do it. They'll
Yeah,
open
one
it.
theater at a time.
Mhm.
They could do it. I'm as we go down this list, and I'm like, they'll figure out a way to open it. I think even if it costs them money, I think, okay, Disney's losing money by not being open. I wonder if like even if they're barely making money, it's just like, oh, they're in the black now, so it's like anything is worth it just to have something there.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Because even if only 3 rides are open, I'm still going.
Yeah, I'll walk around. I don't care. I'll eat a Dole Whip.
Exactly.
Sorcerer's Workshop, we said that's going to be closed. Toy Story Midway Mania.
Closed.
A ball and a string.
Yeah,
No way.
closed.
Yeah, is that worse than Astro Blasters? Probably.
No, I think Astro Blasters is worse. Because the ball and the string, the way I hold it, anyways, I put my fingers like this, like
Scissors.
and you're pulling it.
Yeah.
I'm really only touching this. Astro Blasters is a full-on grip on the gun.
Yeah.
So I think it's worse.
Yeah. Okay. Turtle Talk with Crush. No.
Closed.
Bunch of kids in the theater. Walt Disney Imagineering Blue Sky Cell. It's never open anyway. Why are you here? Dude, California Adventure has this few things.
Yeah.
Oh, because Bugs Land is gone.
Yeah.
R.I.P. I feel like
Well, is Avengers Campus still opening?
no. They said coming soon. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
But they did start construction again. So
Mhm.
that
Hey,
is our lightning round.
we're not done.
What? What do you?
Downtown Disney.
We did a whole episode on Downtown Disney. I'm not talking about it anymore.
The Void.
No.
Splitsville. Bowling.
No.
Okay. We're done with
Shoes?
Downtown Disney.
All right. There's an attractions page.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nope, not doing it. But they did say World of Disney will be open.
You know, I saw that in World they're doing World of Disney with just the same way as with virtual queues.
Oh, you
Mhm.
just like only this many people.
You have a return time when they come back.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I wonder if they're going to do that with all stores.
Huh.
Very, very possible.
Yeah. Yeah, and like that way it's like, oh, you're coming in, you're buying something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're there with a purpose.
Yeah. So, any more thoughts on reopening and stuff?
I am excited about it reopening. Like, I don't think I've ever called you in my life. And
No.
I called you.
Yeah, but you've never called me to say something. You
Yeah.
call me like I'm on my way, and there's
Yeah.
just yeah.
I was like,
And I was like, why is he calling me?
Yeah.
He's never. That was weird. I was like, but I didn't. It happened so never that I
Mhm.
didn't even think it was something bad. I'm just like, what could this possibly be?
you're just like, what's up? I was like, it's opening.
Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, it's cool. I gotta go.
I texted my girlfriend like 3 or 4 times, and I called her, tried to FaceTime her. And I'm like, please answer. And she gets out of the shower and she's like, what's going on? Like, what's happening?
Oh man.
And I'm like, Disneyland's opening.
Oh, when I posted the thing to all the accounts, I wanted
Yeah.
that "It's Happening" GIF, the old man with the
Oh, yeah.
lights. It wasn't there. If you see that it's in the Giphy, tell me, guys. Tell me what to search.
Instagram gifts suck, man. All the little
And they move around all the time. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this was here last time I searched this. Like,
Yeah.
oh, every time we have to post,
screw those things.
guys, posting the promo is so annoying
Mm-hmm.
because for some reason, I'm the one who posts on the podcast account. Well, because me posting gives Rain the notification that it's time because I used to text him.
You have the pictures. You
Yeah,
have
that too.
99% of the pictures,
He
except
an-
the Star Wars one.
He answers the DMs.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it works out. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do a bunch of Star Wars stuff tomorrow.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
Shout out to our @Trammin podcast.
You know what? We should do a housekeeping segment. I mean, really, the only housekeeping is
yeah,
to
we
follow
got to
our-
like get into doing that housekeeping and news.
Yeah, but you guys should follow
Mousekeeping.
Mousekeeping.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a thing for sure, but it's ours.
But follow our Trammin podcast Instagram.
Yeah. It's a visual guide to all the weird things we say.
We're almost caught up. We're getting there.
Because we're doing like the power hour of just like
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. Because people go back and listen to these. Well, I'll get into that with the shout outs. So yeah, go check that out. And we'll do this in the closing segment. But I'm like, it's like I want to go. I'm excited, but it's also like, is this like unfair to the people around me at work and stuff?
Yeah. Okay. So 2 people already, Brandy and Sos, were both like, "You're really gonna go?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like this is, I mean, I don't want to go anywhere else. This is the only place I'd actually want to go. Maybe the movie theaters, maybe, but they're not even. They're allowed to open, but they're not opening.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but there's no movies coming out.
This is literally the only thing I do.
Going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my only thing. And when someone says like, "Hey, you want to go out to eat?" Yeah, but I don't like go do things. But I go to Disneyland more than weekly.
Yeah.
Like I went 64 times last year. I have a spreadsheet, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Everyone's going to be doing everything. And I don't want to be like, "Oh, why don't I get to do my thing?" Because that's dumb too. But it's like, if everyone's doing it, it's a good idea. But I know people who've gotten sick. But it's like, what are you going to do now?
Yeah.
The world is open. You're not going to avoid these people. All those people who went to Disneyland are going to go to the My Trader Joe's in La Habra. Like
Target.
Yeah, like 10 minutes from me. And then here's my theory. I'm going to insult some people here, but it's all right. It's all in good fun, guys. I love you all. Yeah. Even Tedmond.
Man, Tedmond, I haven't heard that in years.
Deep cut.
Yeah.
Those people at Target who wear the masks, but they pull it down.
Under the nose?
Under the nose.
Oh, God.
Or they pull it down the talk or whatever.
Why?
This is what I figured it out. Their brains are simply small. They're just dumb people. They will never understand.
Yeah.
They won't get it. They cannot comprehend. The people who don't even have a mask on them, they're a-holes and they're doing it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing it on purpose to make a statement.
Yeah.
Like that guy at Costco. You see that?
No, I didn't see that.
There was some guy who this manager, just like you could tell he just like had enough people like that. He's like, you need to put on a mask. And he's like, oh, it's a free country. And then the manager, he was just like, wasn't having it. It was just all sassy. He's like, we're done here. And he pulls the cart and he's like, please leave. And he just takes the guy's stuff and goes off.
Oh my God.
And then the guy posted a video, well, if everyone's wearing a mask, why do I have to wear a mask? Isn't that how it works? Like, no, the masks don't protect you. They protect others from you.
Yeah.
It's like a herd immunity with masks.
Yeah.
That's why you all have to wear them. Every single one of you.
Yeah. I saw some guy ordering food somewhere. I forgot where. And he was pulling his mask down while he orders.
I can hear you through the mask, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Just talk louder.
Speaking of masks, anyone wants a Trammin mask, you let me know. I will definitely donate a Trammin mask to anybody who wants one.
Yeah, we have so few listeners now where so few are going to ask.
Yeah.
Like California people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And,
if you're actually listening to this, let me know. I'll give you a mask.
And then if someone's like, what's that on your mask?
Yeah. You got
listen to the Trammin podcast.
Yeah. You could become part of a community.
Oh, no. Because then we have to moderate the community.
We have our own subreddit.
And then people are going to post spoilers to things. And then we're going to get spoiled.
We're going to get Last of Us 2
I
spoilers.
was going to say, we're going to get
subreddit.
Last of Us leaks. So maybe I'll check the DMs if someone's trolling you. So, yeah, I just don't know how I feel about going. A part of me is just like, I'm just going to go. Like, what do you want? Like, everything's open. Everything's open. And if you don't go, you're making a better decision. That's for sure. Yeah. You are.
I'm going to go. I feel bad about it, but I'm going to go. So it's like,
I'm going to wear a mask.
Yeah.
And I hope everyone else is. And I'm not going to like be stupid about it over there. But like, I don't know, man. What can we possibly do anymore? Mm-hmm. If everything's not closed, like, I'm not going to go to concerts and stuff. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, I had to go to Target the other day. I actually had to,
Yeah.
Like, I ran out of soap. I had to go.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't. Curbside never works anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So, I guess we'll see. Maybe we can talk about this as it goes up too. Like, any thoughts? Mousekeeping.
Yeah.
We'll just like random thoughts. We'll just have to remember.
I like that. Mousekeeping.
So
You really think it's something? I don't think it's something yet.
someone has said it before.
Let's check Google.
You check Google while I do you're right and shout out. So I don't, there's probably a you're right. But
God dang it. You know what it is?
What?
It's the housekeeping in all of Disneyland.
I knew it. I
Yeah.
knew it. I didn't want to say it because I'm
all
like, it's
Disney
too
Resort
obvious.
properties.
Yeah. It's
Ah.
well, exactly. It's housekeeping.
Yeah.
So we are saying it. It's not trademarked.
Yeah.
And we're not making money. So it doesn't matter.
You
This
can
is
you can opt out of mousekeeping. Cool.
gross.
Dad's Guide to Walt Disney World.
So you're right and shout outs. I don't think I saw any you're rights. But this first shout out is kind of a you're right. So my friend CEO's cousin, Laura Cepeda, she said like a few other people have told me while she listens, she like wants to speak back to us like Dora.
Yeah.
She's like, oh no, they did that in the thing or whatever. And I'm like
Dora the Explorer?
no, like answering us
Oh,
almost like
I
as if
see.
we're there.
Yeah.
So I told her, I'm like, if you just DM me with something, I'll put you in the show. Even
Mhm.
if you just want to comment, you'll get on the show.
Yeah.
That's it. Guys, if you want me to say something that
We're so small. Like,
yeah, and I would do that, if we had 1 million people,
Mm.
like I would just have to pick some. But like, listen, you want me to say something on the show? That's like, I will find the hidden meaning if there is one. So don't even try. But if you want me to say something on the show or Rain to say something, just let us know.
Mhm.
You just send us a DM, we'll put it in the list.
Mhm.
So I was going through our little episode stats, listener locations.
oh, you were on. Okay.
Yeah. So
I like that stuff.
I
Cool.
picked out all of the places that have, I think, more than one. But if they have one, it's like, hey, maybe they're there, maybe they're not. But if you are listening from these places, I want to say hello to you. I want to say thank you. I want to say keep listening. And I want to say that's pretty cool. So, of course, Canada. A bunch of people in Canada. That's
Mhm.
awesome. Shout out to you, Canada. Shout out to Costa Rica.
Okay.
Did you know Costa Rica is in North America? Central America is Northern America.
Oh,
It's North
cool.
America.
Cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Spain, España.
España.
The list. Shout out to Ireland. Don't insult people with accents. You were gonna do it. I saw you. You were like winding up for the pitch. Shout out to Netherlands, Portugal. I'm sorry. I know Netherlands is called something. What did I use?
Is the Netherlands where Elsa's from?
No, they're from up north by the fjord, Norway and stuff.
Oh, Norway. There you
Yeah.
go.
So yeah, shout out to Netherlands. Holland is what it used to be called.
Mhm.
I don't know if they still call it. Anyways, shout out to Portugal, Austria, of course, Mexico, France. A bunch of listeners in Pennsylvania. I mean, I have this shout out to one of my friends who's in Pennsylvania, but like, there were more than the number of episodes we have. So there are multiple people in Pennsylvania, which is why I
Cool.
want to say that. Yeah,
Down,
that's
yeah.
Alaska, 11. We have 11 episodes.
Oh.
You in Anchorage, Alaska, DM me at Trammin Podcast.
That is so cool.
Tell me it's you because you're awesome. And if you're not in Anchorage, these stats aren't super accurate, but you're in Alaska or you're using a VPN.
That's what I'm thinking about this whole time.
But if you're in Alaska, send me a DM. I will shout you out. We will shout you out.
Sponsor us, NordVPN. Thank you.
No, they got a data breach.
Oh, did they?
Private internet access, man, PIA.
Yeah. No, don't sponsor us.
Oregon, shout out to Oregon. Shout out to Nevada. There are a few people, quite a few. So I think those are all the shout outs. Did I say RJ's name? Because there it is.
Oh, cool.
He's always gets mentioned, you know?
Yeah. It's almost like part of mousekeeping now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mousekeeping. Item 1, RJ. Item 2, Christine.
Hey.
And everyone else who listens, I know I'm not shouting you out, but like, you get it. So, closing segment. We are actually finally doing closing segments. And we kind of talked about this.
Yeah, it's kind of a short episode today. Only an hour and a half.
Yeah. So, we already talked about this, but are you going to go?
Yes.
You're going to go day 1?
Yes.
You're going to try to go day 1
I am going day
to
one.
Disneyland.
I don't know if I want to do Disneyland.
What are you going to try for? Well, I guess you only get one choice. It's all going to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know which. I'll probably try for Disneyland, just because it's a little more. I think it'll scratch the itch a little more.
Yeah.
Than DCA will.
Is Brandy going to go?
She said we'll see.
Okay, so text me.
Okay.
Because my girlfriend's not going either. Because I don't have a girlfriend.
Got 'em.
Yeah. Yeah, got them. Uh,
Got the world.
yeah. What are you going to do?
What am I gonna do? I am going.
What are some
to,
things you like really you want to hit?
In all honesty, I really want something sweet from all those sweet treats things that I have not tried, and I'm supposed to start a diet on Monday, so that kind of sucks if I'm gonna.
We'll split one.
All right, cool.
We'll split the treat.
I just won't eat that whole day. There's my carb intake.
Well, okay, so this is what I do. We're talking diet tips now.
Yeah.
Disney diet tips. Because of Disneyland, I don't buy sweets at home. 100% I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy them. I don't buy the cookie at Chick-fil-A unless they give me a free one for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy the dessert. I don't buy shakes. I don't buy sodas.
Yeah.
Now I have these seltzers in my house, which kind of have a little like 5 grams of sugar in them, but
Yeah,
like one a day. That's
nothing compared to soda.
Yeah, literally it. I have no soda.
Well, I'm drinking a.
Yeah, he's sipping his frozen coffee.
Yeah, delicious.
But I have 0 sugar. And then when I go to Disneyland, I eat a whole Rice Krispie covered in M&Ms, and I'm like, that was my dessert for the week. And my mom bakes brownies all the time. She always has brownies in the freezer. She listens to this. So.
You guys have a lot of things in your freezer. Didn't you say you had limes?
No, they had a lime tree. And then it eventually stops. So they juiced them all. And then she makes ice cubes out of them.
Oh.
She doesn't use them as ice cubes, but it's like puts them in the ice tray. And then it's like, oh, I need an ounce of lime. So she grabs an ice cube.
That's really smart. Okay.
Yeah. And then, you can mix it in your Moscow Mule and it gets it real cold.
Wow.
And melts at the same time. So that's the thing. If you melt juice or freeze juice, when you melt it, it doesn't water something down. It juices it down. So.
That's the one thing that's on. There's a lot of things I like about being an American, but that's one of the main things I like is how much we like ice. Nobody else in the world appreciates ice like Americans.
Okay, but this is why. They don't get free refills.
Oh.
So it's a waste of the drink.
Mm.
It's like, no, and I have half
so
a Coke
free refills
now.
don't exist outside of the country?
Usually you pay for it. Like you get a Coke. So
that was what I missed most about going to restaurants.
Dude, no more soda. Okay, listen. When are you starting your diet?
Monday.
Okay, Monday.
I don't drink a lot of soda.
No. Seriously? Do not drink anything but water and black coffee.
Okay, I can't do the black coffee.
But listen, dude, in 2 weeks, you'll lose minimum 10 pounds. Just like that. So.
What about half and half?
Dude, it's cream. It's half milk, half cream.
Yeah.
Don't. Trust me.
Heavy cream.
That's worse. Dude, trust me. Anyone listening, you want to lose 10 pounds? Drink water. Well, I mean, like, replace all your drinks with water, black coffee, black tea.
You don't believe in iced tea.
Yeah, unsweetened.
Unsweetened, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's got 2 calories in it.
Yeah.
But calories aren't the thing. It's always the sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I know. This is probably like people are tuning out. But you'll lose 10 pounds. Mark my words.
Right.
Unless you're 90 pounds. You're not losing 10 pounds.
I will try. I'll probably lose 15.
You might, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do that. So, so you're going to have some sweet treats.
Yeah.
Any attractions you want to do?
Specifically?
Okay, if you can only go on one ride.
Oh no, I can't do
From the ones we opened.
Yeah.
Oh, now I don't like that I came up with this because now I have to pick one.
Yeah. You go first.
No. One ride. Dude, I think Splash Mountain.
Out of everything, really?
Dude, the music is getting stuck in my head. I'm like,
from watching as much YouTube as I have in the past 3 months of trying to supplement my Disneyland experience with YouTube, I don't know. I don't know what, like, I want to say like Alice in Wonderland. I'm not even that big of an Alice in Wonderland fan when it comes to the actual attraction, but I just learned that's the only Alice in Wonderland ride that, like, dark ride like that in the world.
I read that, the movie's like 80 years old or something.
Yeah. But like everyone has the teacups. We're the only ones that have Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah, dude, and it's right next to the teacups. That is a little, makes sense why they don't.
It does. But maybe, actually, I think that's what I'll rate Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I think I would do Splash. The music's been getting me. It's going to be hot.
Yeah, it's already getting
hot.
And
there might not be a 65-minute wait time, And also, like, it's a long ride.
That's true.
It's like I would say Space Mountain. It's like 3.5 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Ooh, soaring over California though. That would be my California adventure. Right?
Yeah.
We're splitting them.
Yeah.
Would you do that there?
I would.
Yeah,
I would.
It's so beautiful.
I love California. Soaring over California is the best.
Yeah, and I would go to Tropical Hideaway with you.
Yes,
We're doing that. We're gonna eat some bows. We're gonna get some Dole Whips.
Sounds good.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
Listen
off
to
my
some
diet
music.
for that day. Doesn't work like that, but all right. I'm gonna do
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'll help you out.
that. All right.
We'll figure. You can. Yeah. We'll figure it out. And listen to some jokes. Rosita's there. You know, like she's got some pretty good dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what are you gonna do, or what are you gonna avoid, if everything was open?
Yeah.
Besides Smuggler's Run,
Right.
what would you avoid?
People.
What Disneyland experience would you avoid?
Um.
Or even, yeah. So first of all, if everything was open, what would you just not do, even if it was open?
Even if it was open.
Yeah.
Like, and you said everything's open.
Yeah, except Smuggler's. Just forget Smuggler's Run. That's the obvious. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
and no Astro Block. None of the obvious. What would you just like that people would do that you wouldn't?
ooh. Let me think.
Like a hard pass type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably Autopia.
Yeah. Because I could see.
I mean, the Nemo, Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
of
I feel like
course.
that's an obvious one, but
Yeah.
Autopia is not quite obvious.
Yeah, I think I would avoid Autopia. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, I drive a car, so
Yeah, I avoid it anyway.
yeah,
I'm
I
trying-
like it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the experience, but when you're not trying, when we're in this situation, I'm good. I'm good. I can hold off.
Yeah, I feel like shows are obvious, so they won't do those no matter what.
Mhm.
Well, they already said they won't. What
Yeah.
would I avoid? What would you avoid from the things we opened?
That we opened.
Yeah.
Oh, what would I avoid? I mean, if we opened it, I don't know.
How did we not make a list? We could have like done the thing where you go down the list. It's because we're not experienced yet. I don't know what we're doing.
Not experience.
Oh, I know what you would avoid. Golden Zephyr. It's because you hate it so much.
It is useless.
No. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm just gonna just scroll down. I'm just gonna keep. Ooh, I think I would avoid. Oh, that we opened, right?
That we opened.
I would for sure go on Jungle Cruise. I'm gonna say that's something I would do. I think if there's one, yeah, besides Splash, I would do Jungle Cruise, Tropical Hideaway, all that. Yeah, but Jungle Cruise.
You know what? Probably almost anything in Fantasyland.
It's so small.
Yeah, because it's so just like cramped in there. You know what I mean? So many rails everywhere. I mean, I know they're gonna be wiping them down and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
just subconsciously,
You're gonna touch them.
I know I'm gonna touch them.
You're gonna
Subconsciously, I'm just gonna put
and
my hand
you-
on there
like-
and then think about
And
it.
then, like the queue of Haunted Mansion, there's the ball on every
I touch it
railing
every
post.
single
I
time.
touch it every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know we go places. Brandy and I go places, and she's like, "Do not touch anything." And what do? Because she told me I do not touch it. I'm touching it subconsciously.
Subconscious, not
Yeah.
not as a jerk.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, probably the same for me.
DCA.
I mean, Space Mountain is basically a shopping cart, you know? Just pull it down with your elbows
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
DCA? Nah, DCA's
DCA is
so
good.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, maybe we should just go to DCA.
I mean, yeah, because almost everything's gonna be open, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The only thing that's not is imagine what's it called? The Animation Academy.
Yeah. I wouldn't go on Inside Out. But yeah, there isn't, because I don't think they'll open the obvious things.
Yeah.
And if they do, those are things I want to go on, you know? But is there any like weird thing you wouldn't do? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I would eat a churro. Although the whole like walking around no mask thing is a little weird, but like I would eat one because there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I would want. See, part of getting a beer at DCA is walking around with the beer.
Yeah.
If I have a beer and I'm sitting down, I don't know. It's just I don't.
It depends on where you sit, dude. I could easily drink a beer in front of Radiator Springs Racers.
And just watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Take it in, especially at night.
Yeah.
It's weird. I've had this feeling lately, like when I go out, take the trash out at night,
Mm-hmm.
where it's hot, but it's not like dying hot, like a warm night,
Mm-hmm.
which I normally hate. I'm like, I miss being outside in a warm night, like doing something.
Yeah.
Like that feeling like it's warm everywhere, but you're not dehydrated or sweating. It's just like
Right.
warm. And I'm like, man, Palm Springs would be nice.
Yeah. It's like it's a little cabin feverish.
Yeah. Oh, Man, I miss Disneyland. I guess we're going. It feels weird, like it's not true.
It does.
I don't know if they're gonna do it.
You think they'll push it?
I don't know, man. Like
I don't think they'll push it.
but
Okay, one thing that I thought they were gonna do was see how it was gonna go in Florida. See how everything goes, how the whole situation goes over there, and then decide when they're gonna open. They're opening a week later.
this is my theory.
Mm-hmm.
Disney does market research. Okay, they probably saw public sentiment that won't actually have any monetary drawbacks.
Right.
Is like, just reopen everything, whatever. And then the people are like, oh, I'm staying home anyway. They're not going to hate Disney for opening,
I see. Yeah.
People who are, were never going to go. So they don't think they're going to look bad for opening. They probably thought, ooh, California's hurting. Gavin Newsom's sweating. He was like,
Bob Iger's on that committee.
dude, Gavin Newsom, he's been doing a pretty good job, I think.
People hate that guy, man.
People hate him because he's a Democrat. That's just how it goes. Everyone, and if he was Republican, the other people would hate him. This is why you register with no party preference, like I did. I have no political party. I vote for who I think I want. But anyways, he was like, we're gonna go based off of science, not politics. And then
the
people with the money were breathing down his neck. Hey, listen, man, you got no money.
Yeah.
And there's that thing where California is going to be $60 billion in debt or something. We burned our rainy day fund. He's like, no, yeah, things are good. Cases are only kind of going up still. Let's reopen. Yeah. And so Disney can see that. Oh yeah, Bob Iger's talking to him. Mm-hmm. They're probably like,
I wonder who else is on that committee. Because that's the only person I know.
SeaWorld's open.
Is it open already? Really?
No, the zoo's gonna open next week.
No,
that's San Diego Zoo, the real zoo.
The real zoo.
LA County's a zoo in another way.
Yeah,
it's gross there.
Yeah,
it's hot there. It's always hot there. I feel like
I went there with Kayla actually years ago.
That is random.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, she's been catching up.
Yeah.
Did you ever get the toasted almonds there? They like honey roast them. Kettle corn.
I think we got the kettle corn. You can ask Kayla. I mean, I don't remember.
Yeah, because
I'm sure she's not going to remember either.
No. But if I was there, I would have remembered.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, we're kind of like being slow and trailing. But I think my point is Disney saw if we ask the state, can we open? They'll say yes. And if the state says it's okay. See, they even said, though, that they requested. But it's like, oh, if the state says it's okay, right, guys? So they don't think there's going to be whatever negative PR there's going to be from here is not going to be as bad as not opening for them.
Right.
I think that's what it is. Parks are 36% of Disney's revenue, which is insane.
Wow, yeah.
And movie theaters are closed. They're just giving stuff out free. Disney Plus is like gaining subscribers like crazy. Yeah. But
they made billions of dollars last year on movies.
Yeah.
Literally billions.
Yeah. Each movie made $1 billion. And now it's just gone.
Wow.
So the parks are like what they have left now. Yeah. And Disney Plus.
I still have the theory that they're going to be buying the movie theaters, even though it's probably going to get, not allowed by the government.
Yeah.
I still think they're going to.
It's a new world now.
Yeah. I think they're going to buy movie theaters.
Yeah. So
AMC said they're not going to survive.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
yeah. They say 25,000 stores are going to close. So,
for AMC?
No. Stores in the U.S. Just 25,000 locations. Or just U.S. or California? Probably U.S. But just like they're just going to close and never reopen. But anyways. 400
Starbucks closed today. RIP. My favorite Starbucks closed.
Yeah, but Starbucks did this thing where I think they would put up multiple Starbucks in like 3 square miles. Mm-hmm. There's literally one like that. There's 3 of them by my parents. They put a bunch of them up. They converted what they could to drive-through. Whichever ones do the best, they close the other ones. Whatever.
That's what they did by my house. The Starbucks, that was my favorite. I was able to walk to, right? And it was in the little downtown area. They closed it because there's one a block away and that has a drive-through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, that was their thing. They would do a drive-through and close the other one. Yeah. But yeah, so this is a weird time.
Weird times.
I wonder if they'll be forced to push it.
I don't think so.
Like something will happen.
Unless there's a massive, massive spike.
Which there will be.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I think they're just going to do it because they're like, I mean,
yeah.
I don't want to say what choice do they have, but they're going to make it sound like that.
Yeah.
And it's just going to happen. Whatever happens, happens. And,
Stay safe.
Finger on the temple meme. Can't have a second wave if the first wave never ends.
Jesus, that is some dark comedy.
But that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But point is, we are foolish and we're probably going to go on the first day. And if you don't want to hang out with us because of that, I completely understand and it's okay. As if you were going to hang out with me anyway.
Jesus, man.
Guys, I'm okay, I promise. All right. So, thank you everyone for listening.
Stay safe out there and wear a mask.
See you real soon. Bye.